Keep quiet, keep quiet. A moment of silence for my baby. Don't talk, let me talk.
Loving you, girl, no girl, holiday. I do my mother every day. I need no one like I need ya. Oh no, no. Loving you, girl, you get the pom pom share. You can know how I want the pom pom share. Oh, I need no one like I need you. Oh no, no. Oh, show a body down and come my lover. Make a day to you well with my love. La la la. I say over my bed, listen, baby, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah, baby, listen, good sin, baby, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, alhamdulillah. They got the dirty part of it. She bringing out dirt on my clean bed. Do you see the irony? She is so funny, lady on my right. She feeling all nice, so she gon' die. She fainting when you come online. She misses my eyes, cause when I hop beneath, I look straight in her eyes. So shower body down and come my lover. Make a day to you well with my love. La la la. Oh, I say shower body down and come my lover. Make a day to you again, that's cause 90, baby. And I say over my bed, listen, baby, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah, baby, listen, good sin, baby, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, alhamdulillah.
I offer you nothing else. And girl, you don't get any issue. Then I go hold you well, and I go do anything that you wish. Me share my voice, so don't pay me for it. No one hears that tomorrow, somebody else come take you for it. They do me lomo. This thing no be no more. Me no want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You get do me lomo. This thing no be no more. It could be my lover. You really be like
Pick you up in the party. Bring it on, what is on your mind? You're begging to say Bonnie and Clyde, babe. And all that you promised to show and tell me no time or soon when I'm right here. You and I together, so we go together. See me pose, no Abeeku, I will pose, you fly, me say nah. Life in with you, girl, me love it. Dying with you, tell them forever. Lily, because I'm say nah. Diamond rings in your body, darling. Come find me.
Oh, you did do me lomo. This thing no be no more. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You did do me lomo. This thing no be no more. It could be my lover. You really be like Babylon. 0244, my baby, I just want to call your number. I find my person who will take my pain away. What I give up for love. I don't want to be so jealous. If you leave me, baby, chaos. This shines up, you too fine, oh girl, I want you for it. Something nice, so I don't mind, yeah, oh, yeah, me, though. Me share my voice, so don't pay me for it. I know you say tomorrow, somebody else gon' take you for it. They do me lomo. This thing no be no more. You don't want to do more. Please don't give me trouble. You they do me lomo. This thing no be no more. It could be my lover. You really be like Babylon. Therefore teach me before, say nothing they last forever. I was crazy before, but I'm crazy no more. Love kept beginning, middle and end. So if you catch you, use your sense. Man, guy, you for use your head before you go end in tears. Love kept beginning, for middle and end. So if you catch you, use your sense. Man, guy, you for use your head before you go end in tears. Oh, it's been many days, with swollen face. Many people in the mighty, I'm telling me so. Okay, Chale the teen in the pen, me my heart in the egg, me I know what to do again. Before teach me before, say nothing they last forever. Before teach me before, say nothing they last forever. Forever. I was crazy before, but I'm crazy no more. I don't move on from you, and I don't link up with you no more. I really wanna emphasize that I can do this no more. Girl, you make a bad man cry, no lie.
Ebusiafia Mwajuma Mwakwaba Eba High Life Radio NkomohNkitnkiti to be precise. And they are the 8th day of January.
Explanation infinity. 1994. That is when I met my lover. Not in my home. You wanted me before.
Say nothing will last forever. Go.
Ashishema Namenya bibi ni besia Mamenya niya Amemede makumenyina Mama no Baby I made dream Tumunsan munkobiemo Mepeyina Ami baby I made dream Tumunsan mechili munkobiemo Mepeyina Kana meyama o Odonu kofu pintase Mosima modonu kofu pintaso Efipo wasembade Akukudiri na ukasenti wasembado Baby I made dream Tumunsan mechili na munkobio Makase wantase Ami baby I made dream Tumunsan mechili munkobio Mepeyina Kana meyama o
Go. Nkomo. Hey. What's it then?
In your book, you do love kitchen. My few pepper soup, you love chicken.
Again.
In your book, you do love kitchen. I mean, my few pepper soup, you love chicken.
Okay.
Till for fry, I can swap for you, fancy, naughty. Echicho, etoche na muna dresayati. Wosi masomi mo, oye romantic. Oda odi na kumemo, okay you na mantic. Ewu da kunipoya mudama biye gina ya nonsense. Wodi metode mo mese da facts. Oda no kofu pinsase. Wosi mamoda unu kofu pinsaso. Efipo wasembade akukudiri na ukasenti wasembado ba ebya mebi tumunsan mechiri na munkomio akase wantase ami baby I made dream tumunsan mechiri munkobio ebeyina Kana me amao.
And the 8th day of January 2025. Yamamunina Jumamu Akwa Baba High Life Radio. NkomohNkitnkiti to be precise. Mami Gold!
Yabanana.
First on board.
Now I never.
Mami Gold Yamu Akwa Ba Fishia Pa.
Otherwise don't be.
Annie Marie.
Otherwise don't be.
Annie Marie.
Otherwise don't be.
Father Bacchus.
Jimmy.
Father Bacchus.
Oh yeah, this.
Ernest Nana Yaw Anodom Pre. Depend on who they say.
That's it.
Salode MPO because this is a typical honorable name. Honorable Anodom Pre. Honorable Ernest Nana Yaw Anodom Pre. MP NDC MP for Cedro North.
We came all this way. As I'm not calling me, I tend to send it. You should Dorito, so for me, I don't know. I come in, you be, Timur Shishabi. Lama Baya, Gabeji Bedi. Yasimu wana bona honey, I will go good then. Numna Obo Soludo, you go quick. Daddy Mlemu, Daddy Oyeni, or never no Kurabe.
Sana Aguna West Mom.
It's other things that we
Honorable Anodom Pre.
to be with.
That it sounds so good.
You
It has it. In fact, Honorable Doctor. Honorable Doctor Ernest Nana Yaw Anodom Pre. Golly.
Samna Kano. Adama Samna Kano. Nama. Samna Kano. Lawaya Yo. Samna Kano.
Francisca Pinanco or some Pinanco. Eric Noble Cordley. Kasovo di Bada King. Hey. Kasovo di Bada King. Okay. GH God Day. Yaw Richie. Nana Faze. Ajwa Kwachi. Danny Menta. Yeda munyina sisa mo like show na ebusu for yesra mo asa wo show so wo hwese sia. Yesra say like keke, love keke, comment keke. Na above all share no bisu nye bi entie. No bisu menye bi nhwe. And asama yede ba no kra mpo de. If you know, you know.
Baby, I offer won't you, mama, no fall. Loving the beast wing now, mama, no fall. Corona chewy, I'm a pastor. No sparks and sanitizer, rope, mama, the blow. Quiet, Netflix and chills. I was a back, Chanadamo, same BSC, Bobisa. Do the same thing. Seriously, the baby, shake, potency. Season 4 for Sulibo.
Nana Kweku, yeda wasisa wonso wa join in. Big team, and who's also share JD King, Yamo Akwaba. Haruna Mohammed Gidaji. Okay. In fact, Haruna also didn't know the honorable come here bed the papa. Honorable Haruna Mohammed.
Hello. And I'm tell me why.
So we came
all this way. We came all this way.
For nothing.
I mean, we came all this way.
Me pacho bibia wa join here bia yesrewa abo more than share and like my why. About Bob baby a would say ye fee. Saying to me my shout out.
And on the drive.
I'm listening from Gomwa Fete. Gomwa Fenchenoko.
Bekita Bambana.
Aguna Pakistan. Gomwa Germany. Maybe I will share if you be about more than my into my Ukromus shout out.
Baby, I offer won't you, mamma, no fall. Loving the beast wing now, mamma, no fall. Corona chewy, I'm a pastor. No sparks, no sanitizer, hope I'm a blow. When you are at Netflix and chills. I want to back to me damoko. Same BSC, Bobisa. The same thing. Seriously, Bojensi.
In fact, Kofi Kinata knew me. Assembly or two pa no moon the hair. Assembly or catch away yo papa. The master no account. Oh yeah, yo. After 2 minutes, Pepper Penny has set it off. A flight in a two flight in NkomohNkitnkiti. Captain Dr. Mrs. Ekwatima on the Einazi. Obeboni seatbelt is here. What is it? You say flight attendants, you know, Muntinas in a flight in into a. Not just a captain Ekwatima, etiki at Nefi Obemia. We're pressy. One munim no, I say, no, or a doctor. Dr. Mrs. Einazi. Last name no dey also mama mbonti there more from MRS na UK. Another spoon to be doctor Doctor
tell me why
we came all this way for nothing.
I mean, we came all this way. Try to make a time.
Abdul Karim, Yamonso Akwaba.
I see a check you looks in a most mama casa. No, no, drive you
crazy.
The may change. Makasha Maskana. Bekita Bambana. And I am them here jokana. Okay, yeah, do.
Okay, this is about 10:20. Into no, NkomohNkitnkiti flight, NkomohNkitnkiti able take off. But before then, you share idea real quick.
Sending money to Ghana, waiting, wondering, tired of promises that don't deliver? Look no further. Belsize Park has the answer. Welcome to Belsize Park in Oyarifa, Adenta. No contractors, no delays, just big, spacious 3 and 4 bedroom homes ready and waiting for you. With 24-hour security, a modern gym, a sparkling pool, and only 27 exclusive units, you get luxury and privacy all in one place. Just a short drive to Ebree's natural beauty and close to Central Accra for city life. Why send money and take risk? Belsize Park is the hassle-free, ready-made home you deserve. Visit us online at www.thebelsizepark.com or call or WhatsApp us on +233 5454 80458 today to claim your luxury home in Ghana, already built and waiting just for you. Plush living made affordable at Belsize Park.
Yes, to send them here in a way Vertex, Belsize Park, and so ya see ya de bremo. Ye ma obibia kwaba. Me mamo me bomon kai say on the 5th of February, which is the first Wednesday in the month of February, NkomohNkitnkiti a new segment bremo. Singles night until I know the end 10 penny started until I know be take the first maybe 30-45 minutes of the show. What we're trying to do, a clear bechechi watch na matiase, and then who qualifies in now the memo na obia tiase. And so no many kind ma obia kwaba quick na fide may hand you over baton. Okay.
Yes.
Doc na bibia boko there.
Nyamyadum.
Now Kofu text me make Dr. Mrs. Abia say na Mrs. in there no last name be then. I'm say well.
The last name doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. All they know is say I'm a Mrs. That's all.
Okay. And there for I'm say ade no aye open secret. So me ti dia me so munim say me dia ma no de. Me ti kwa me ti.
Sebe ye na obete no.
Yeah, kwa me ti a mo beti.
Sebe ya mo bete no. Eno ne problem ni nti no.
Me ti a mo beti. Nti mo de
This
aso.
year the theme is mind the business that pays you. Nti no.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so the go for business nti aso de the phone. Na say one kind go Bahamas one kind so yete ye.
Any free.
If I cho Friday ye be videos no e be leaky nti no ye be drop it Bahamas trip no videos ni be leaky nyame adoma na no onim se ne people ye yenso ye people nti odi sie na go for leaky brain Friday ye be drop it nyina.
First of all, it was
whatever it is,
it was intimate. It wasn't even
okay. If we drop the video,
Nipa would do Nipa just 10.
It doesn't matter. One of the 10 centers video.
I don't and allow be a more for phone number ho. Yeah, making sure so nobody had the camera. Okay.
But now jacket brown and now jacket brown.
I have a jacket. I have like 2 brown jackets.
Now jacket brown and now jacket brown.
Devina me jacket brown.
Okay, all right. Yo, bye. Anyway, we'll talk about that on Friday. You say so far be aboko there.
Nyamiadum.
Okay, nice one. Ako?
Yeah, yes.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
Also side so far everything is good.
We are good now. Nonsense no na to on side ho na. Edi awo aba ha sale. Mesrɛ mo a mo mefa nko ne enko a ne eda.
Chale no be small.
Enya ho ma mo kra. Kase.
3 days. 3 days. Banko baby. Ekwa na mo tosa.
It's the same adequate. No school.
Chale.
3 days, no school.
Me dear no. Didn't you family say I underestimated it. No, sometimes make the 3 inches snow, that kind of stuff.
And you may ask what's a Kevin Tillap.
Hey, we are made do me camera. If you say that one more time, I'll go off camera. No, that's the last person. When you be for me and compare to say Kevin Taylor.
I'm a do so at na hot to send or paction near dinner.
Oh no, I ain't headset in the say. No, but you are say. Yes, Anna, my pacho. I don't do that. Mr. One, thank you very much for understanding. I'm nowhere near. He cannot be me, and I'm not here. I'm not him. Missy.
Hello.
Where are you hot then?
Yeah, Joe.
Also snow tall outside.
Debut. Antona. Who's so essence of the toy?
I spreading because south, because north. That's right. That's right. Okay. No, you're mobile but now meaning say in the next 9 months, you be call okay, let's say in the next 7 months, you be call baby shower me no I will show you so. I don't know who and who, but maybe ye actually me say you be call baby shower me no I will show you. Yeah. And see me to her mom time no so and I'm on say na fe na work at and see that being said no.
What baby I ain't Tiana.
Everybody omo so munim yukunum no munim ni yukunum yinti no betimi aba betena ha ka no.
Omo so munim yen cycles na.
Say e medwin ho kra menti ase but baby shower dem beko bi. Anyway, for yemamu nyina ajo emama kwaba Jumeku Vertex property omunoma so yase ama ene yedi ene jumedi ebro. Sene papa kan no Yeah, any management at Nasi Adwin who say ye domo libre ma supporting auntie. I was here before frost ye day ebremo. Ain't na ye introduce a singles night, you know. I bet take place on the 5th of February because that is your 10th month been a 10 years and NkomohNkitnkiti no. They say the shimu sa amamu in me pacho. So wa wo hwe wo ho na ususu na obubu na twesisi na akekesisi ani na uhwe ho na ofo say we single we pacho ubetimi a register papa de number no beto honum send the WhatsApp message, just send the WhatsApp message and call 240 patrol next time send it ye be awareness na wo be ye we is ana say be ana I me patrol a 240 712 2153 Timpacho bomodiana send udin baby awo unfi awedi any how long you've been single for na pepacho ye nu bedin komo just so you know we a visual we would want to see who is who and who we're talking to again say come anything that comes after no high life radio high life media and NkomohNkitnkiti team na this is a disclaimer whatever happened after no do your due diligence whatever it is that you feel you need to know no say now why we say anything that comes after that and men fat so don't boy we only help connect anything else no between unioni pako inti bomodian say number ye dia to dway ube sendi with details ako that number ne so na ye de side dwumadi no abram again it happened February 5th which is like next month here in Chibi the first Wednesday of the month of February if you are not just ye diodo you diodo da I say inti the mo start odofo no inti impact bomodian mema don't feel shy men feel shy because nipa be brain na ehia ewo social media so I fall in love into no pomodia fato calendar so say February 5th no ye ba be start the new segment singles nights ye da mo say bebre papa says obi ad nanimu ba
no
wow be o person ko ye we bia anything else one also call you ana
yenya ho
thank you time no day. All right, Ebusia for once again, your mama Jo, mama Kwaba, Eba, and NkomohNkitnkiti Jumedi. Say Afe, and then the first time I will join in yeda was say Emma Wakwaba. But more than I like it, na share na invite na obisu enya program ni binye de yenhwe. Ye be shia o hani bonchi nkusinya, enye ho ne ten yin na yeba ebisunsua de. Inti no. Sa pepepe. Now ebusia for ene asemu a ye bobo ho edi ho komo no. It might be a trigger for some people, it might not be, but in something in a be sisi you do to your hofo. Now, I've had a few mema alma cancer in same way say just say homete so that make masama me bisane say and I make can say obini ne yiri omatna they've been together for a long time bibia yoki bibia koso kama ena nkwala ne ba ko yare ti nkwala ne ba ko yare no na e wo se bema no eba ebetwe like obema I think it's a blood transfusion or something bibisa ena bema no because he tested family ni nyina ahwe se hwan no ne akwala ne compatible ne aye enti ye twetwe ne ekotwe bema ne de only to find out say akwala no enye bema ne de Yebeka obanesi debida manema. So now the man had to go and do DNA tests for all 6 of his kids. And it turns out only 2 in ana ne biological enkwala. Yebeka obanesi da. any mistake be free baby aba na nkwala ni nyina ye den eye ne dia enti asem ni be piece na ye nua mema ni bi say e was say ye ne mandatory say wo akwala bia e was see any DNA me I have my reservations about that me tie na me see there bi and then you made you say the betina ha na edi ho nkomo pa because Mr. Tiefri mema no so a ahwa na papa koto bomb because when I know I'm agree when I say obeki kan ho akere yen pa nti mame and started with a man me as a woman I just thought it's anyway mame and starting fee Daavi so Daavi yema wakwaba do you think say it should be mandated say like akwala or hospital and I say whichever way no ukunu no even one year or hospital or crampona even later should he request for a paternity test and do you think is the right thing to do?
Why not? Why not? Nchi phone nyina na achia abedwa phone nyina bacho mu amutie mi wa kire won muntie mi ye be ma bia wo tie mi oba bia ewo 2000% guarantee say ne bani abofra ahye ne yam okay who prove ne say who be man who prove pass abofra no ye oba no anything ye wa topa ne ye wa topa who be there who say ubu no obi so ubu bi gum who be there hu me should disclaimer mo amoto a mo say no ye boa mo a muni akukudro so a eno so ye mo amasem but me am ti heidi me your ba but me feel say there should be some law ebema ya ye DNA wo hospital kura alfa bema assign it answer the akola akufi na nukreni wo bi ba hwe ya okay. Let it be a man's choice to decide to take care of somebody's child. Ya brainy DNA sa failure. Emma edition crofo mema wo mo bre. Ewi ase akwala hwe easy. Abraba ye bui. Emma me woma. Mwa mun ka nokre. Odo be ko practice. Odo be ko ho ahwan. Odo be ko chie. Wo mo ye chie, wo mo ye diebe music. Wo mo ye ho ahwan nyina chi. Na bofra nya oba eni hwen enu kra ampo ebeba wo mental we ayeyi se wonim se me banie enu hwe no a we boni bi anim me de ba sem nyina ne se oba bi anim se ne ba ne ba na be ma prove a e kire se ne ba na akwara no eni se acho ma dwen kire no me de me gitum se ne wo mo de DNA ba say mandatory me huri so ebe me de rough because yabre enemy o mema side minim se bebre so be ka se no ende o mo problem o mo ne me ya adwene de me ne enemy o side say yabre any DNA say faili ememe hwe me 18 years 19 years 20 years to come obo okro ko fa ne ma ba abrochire ye be ko DNA nyina faili ye be ko bia first born ye ne ba last born ye ne ba ebu amienu edi mfimfin ye ne ba eno e ta say ebu okro na ne nkwala nan nyina condemned to grebu. Hey, Session. It's be the ammonia by force. Why? Now, Mamma soon goes to Mobania, almost because a mad is guaranteed for us.
Okay. Me share that no when you're doing but that is again
Okay.
It's an opinion.
Somebody will be some seven
I'll come back to that. Me be so be opinion. I'll come back to that where we can digress deeper into a conversation. All right, Missy.
Hello.
Mpacho, what is your take? Do you think say it should be mandatory and now say, it should be by choice? And what are your reasons?
Pacho, me church for new beer. I think some for the Daavi kind so.
Okay.
I think it should be mandatory, and I say it should be a request for the man if he wants to, request a DNA test. That I think say it was say a possible ma be man who say ne ba na say ne ba to say the Daavi kan answer na was sign birth certificate, because as wo ba no onim say abofra ya owo no 1000% sure say you ba na obema ne nso nti isenye mandatory mpo na say obema no epe test and sana was sign birth certificate. Now I think say that request should be granted. Inti mefuaso
Okay.
because just because of instance my ACC, I mba bebree ebu mbema kwasia sebio because of sa issues ninti no obi wo hono ma no ohwe obi ba na ọba ne nim paa sɛ bɛrima yɛnyɛ ne mba ne mmɔfra no nso so na wadane ama bɛrima no na wahwɛ mmɔfra naa nso so deep down no nim sɛ ɛnyɛ ne mba papa ne mba ɛnyɛ ɔho nti no to me ne deɛ I think sɛ ɔbɛrima ne pɛ sɛ ɔhu a upon ɔbɛrima ne request na I think say it should be granted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Missy. So, Papa, as a man, and say most of the time, issue revolved around a man. My man na a call mo pa, kuko didim. As a man, do you think say there should be something I was here imposing on people?
So ideally, Anka, it shouldn't come up. Ideally, it should have been when it will get ne when it will hear ne oho dia wanyeme dia nanke eno no. But senia Daavi kind any Missy kind, to an extent, I have to agree with them because ebe yes ube bonded with Accra in a view say oya woba. See, say winim so onya woba and you still have the natural or you feel like you should establish that relationship with the child, you have the bond, that's a whole different story altogether. But say who bonded with Accra with a say a woba, only for you to find out somewhere down the line say enya woba. You see, I'm sure now what time innocent child or tiny baby. I'm sure now they know whole time I be affected other people in the family. Because for all you know, that child might even be, although you're not supposed to have favorites, some people do have favorites. Or some people have Nkwara, they born, they kind of connect with a lot easier and a lot better than the rest of the kids. And and imagine, say, this is your go-to child. And you find out, say, sometimes the finding out so and yet say when you find out who it is.
Does it matter though?
Oh, of course. Why not? If you find out, say, your brother, and I say,
Ouch.
yeah, it does. It even makes it worse. So,
Okay.
but at the same time, as a man, how do you go to the hospital at the birth of your child?
Right.
Say, like,
Papa nti na omo de share mra mu dia, then it's not going to be the man's decision. I am rana. So I don't have anything to do with it.
Mundu ho, maraba. Mundu ho. Mama build the point. So, as a man, how do you go to the hospital and say that my girlfriend or my wife is giving birth, but I want to get the DNA? So right there and there, you've given everybody in the hospital impression that you don't
trust your wife.
There's something that the wife was probably or your girl was doing behind your back, and so you just want to be sure. Okay, so that can bring a lot of ill feelings, a lot of issues after the child is born. And I say, Kafono would look at you differently, and it can really mean him obia on a young couple after like I think 6 years or so 5 years of marriage, out of nowhere. Bemano insisted say Obano Nkoye no more 3. Obano Nkoye DNA for all 3 kids. Which was very, very disheartening, if I should say. Fortunately for Obano, Okoye Bayano, Omumi and Senina, and the woman is still trying to wrap her head around where that came from. Okay.
Right.
So now it comes to our topic, say, in order to not to have all this confusion at home, where the woman will feel, say, won't trust, but also for the man to feel comforted, to feel well assured, say, mano, anka abayano emremu. Nanko say, obema ne kubisa abano si yenye. Etino abano emremu. Now on making sure say as part to say all the checks that they do when you are pregnant, as a check when you give birth, just for documentation purposes.
Okay.
Frame nicely say we just for documentation purposes. And then because just like Daavi said, imagine putting your signature. Once you put, and the crazy part is, I'm not 100% sure about what I heard, but Matthew said Emremuno. What it was signature? Ekoshe Akwarabiasia.
That's all, Papa.
Even if DNA
you heard right.
DNA proves so on your oba or your oba.
I think some states, something like that happens. Right. But okay, this is what I'm also saying. In the funny say, who say, I mean, especially Ghana, a bit me see. What if your kids got switched at birth? And who or deep down is say you did not do anything. However, but this is happening. This is what is happening. You see, akwalani ni ukunuba. Within you. Say
so I'm glad you even brought that one up. So that means that this mandatory DNA will end up protecting you, the woman, and the man as well.
No, but I'm just saying that funny say like something happened and it was not able to happen. Now I call maybe BBC. And how do you tell your wife? How do you tell your wife? I want anything.
But agent patron me bow.
How do you ask your wife?
Agent patron me bow. And papa say it will protect you, the woman as well. Yeah, the uba koma will be. Yanya DNA and kawunim sa korane kwenya uba. And why the focus is only on them and what you explain, but rather not you, the woman, also finding out the truth to say, even the child you've been carrying now, also ubano on your ba sister. Also, what if abofrani is sickler? Maybe I won't know muni yaribia, but abofrani didn't know where yare for, and also there's so many things that this DNA can do more than just money or bantam, the trust and all that, What you hear? There's a lot that this DNA, this DNA can do for
reality,
most women
me,
and men.
my thing is okay, fine. Yen fan say yeah mandate. Now I call hospital, now I call. And then your husband looks at you in the face and say, I want a paternity test. Like how?
But what is wrong with that? What is
I
wrong
think
with that?
respectful to your wife.
It is not fair. What is wrong with that? Don't the
Right.
man has the right to know if that child is theirs?
Why would you want to know when you
What
are
do
your partner?
you mean?
But if
What do
I
you
mean,
mean? Have we not had
we are
married women
seeing.
sleep around and bring babies? What do you mean? This is not fair to men. It is
People
never
get
fair to men.
people say it's just not. It's just
Eti
not.
bɛrima deɛ woka kyerɛ ne sɛ abɔfra yɛ ne ba deɛ ɔno ɔnye ntom nyɛ saa ɔno deɛ
I mean,
ɔnye ntom by force sɛ abɔfra no yɛ ne ba.
watena na mene wawo mene watena ebi mene watena be 20 15 20 years na mene wawo ma, and then out of nowhere you want a DNA test. Like, I don't get it. And I may work now in hospital and then we'll say I want a DNA test. Like, how?
Hello.
I see where you are coming from. I mean, I understand
Like,
your. Hey, now,
how?
hey, my president, before what you did, me judge more. Hey, DNA tests play a crucial role in various areas, including
Excuse me.
forensics, ancestry, and personal identification. Here are some key areas highlighting their importance. Medical application, genetic disorders. DNA test can identify genetic predispositions to certain diseases, allowing for early intervention and a personal treatment plan. Just like Akusia said, pharmacogenomics test. Pharmacogenomic test can help determine how individual metabolism, medication, leading to more effective and safer. Okay, the thing was truncated, but like I said, I understand where you are also coming from.
Papa ya sema woken nyina ne brofo akese nyina ne krakrakra nyina ne say ye be hu said you say when you're pregnant they do, whether your child is going to have Down syndrome, is going to have, there's so many things that they do that genetic in no mo ye meti ase. But me DNA say you know that ye mfa say what you know, how do you ask your wife to say I want a DNA? I want you to do DNA for my children. It's not just a me now when it's not all this one. Meaning you never trusted me. If you trusted me as your wife and I'm with you, meaning what's why then do you demand a DNA?
Where you born now? Who person will boom man? Who person will boom? Now there's a movie play emotional. Now quite say, but yet Hannah a man be brarium. Eddie Ashem mema. Yet Hannah mema for mumaba brochra. DNA say fail. There is nothing wrong with Obi Kase. Maybe me person me who can say me bedi. Na ye nyina ye be nya asomdwe wo fi oto obi aso no wo nim sa wo ba e de na kyesa me so me ba no etu uma me sa abotoye mo ne peace of mind no a na ye den. It has nothing to do with trust. Mami so me nya okay sa me da amada sa me banie we e simple waware mu e se eni se ya ade a e se ma ye de be ye emotions ne trust ne ho anwan sem bia wo na wonye mabo wo na wo carry baby ne to de wo nim say wo ba me so me person me hu say ye me ba now boni be na my wa same way
Person who say your saying
I don't trust you saying say me ba saying why shouldn't I know saying why shouldn't I know
so
ye da he me di wa wi am akwa mo bi arew ma rew am akwa mo bi arew ma me de no kura anye ba akwa ne de no na ye ba me de me hu
okay, how are you able to determine that? Like, how are you able to determine that? Because
samanye DNA na me de me hu samanye DNA na me de me hu
wife
wo pe
or
wo say ye say ade echi bia kwase abadwom obi pe kwase abu no eti no se me ma no na sebe wo ma ye nkwase afo nti ye mu o mo ene de me ma no me ka bia ma mo papa me ka bia ma mo
yeah, and yes, obi bu obi kwase ba me
bu bu o mo kwase
if
Okay, but Obi post story be. Let's go through the story. I say a man was put in prison for 5 years. for late payment of child support of a 12-year-old child. And he came to find out that the child was not his after he came from prison. So can you imagine what this man went through? Trusting. See, I think, say, I see where you are coming from, but so in some instances, you can say, so tough, tough because for instance, when you were here at for 15 years, what justification would you have to come home one day and say, Akosia, Koye Nkwalai DNA? Like, what would be the triggers?
Now also a cafe, Uba Akosia, me yam shash me a cafe.
What could possibly trigger you to say that? One of the things that could possibly trigger you is what is going on in the world right now. There are very prominent people, very family-oriented people, family-focused, well-known people. Oh, Charlie, the way they are with their kids, they are fed. They will see treating them, baby, are not in them, only to find ourselves in so when you hear stories like that,
Papa, and no people name is here 10, 15 years. Right there, who you na, near who you far by. Nothing you Nothing you ever bonded, nothing you ever sheba, nothing you ever share. We are some other country. Right there
to implement that. I think the government has no right to implement that because I think it's not right. For me, I think it's invasion of privacy.
You
are invading my privacy. Why? No, just say it's for me. I feel it's a no.
At birth in it, I kind of lean towards it. Say,
invasion of privacy. You are invading.
How is that so?
How? Why are you going to mandate me to do a DNA test on my child?
Now then, I will crack but the mandate to say your DNA and you're okay now. Wow, Bani, see your DNA now. You will say, no,
I know dear, yes, I know dear. A year for Niema for something we say. But
no, will be a mistake or baby, and you be full over this, be a suspect. Or baby, you be full over say, yeah, you will buy DNA at bed. Now, couldn't surveyor shots and a banu be a suspect. We are for emotional issues. And then about violence. This year, I got a violence in one of them. Okay?
Be honest.
No problem with this. I suspect you.
And
deal with the consequences and the choices you made. So when you only be up for that, I'm far. Get ready for the consequences.
Me feel say we've been married. There is nothing suggests to say I've been smart on you, or I've been, like my any move will be say, oh, me I said me train any stuff.
The way mamu is sneaky. The way mamu is sneaky.
We are talking about two different things right now. So Uche Akosia last statement and I'll say at birth. If you go against it,
no cry, yes, no. Me,
I've been here 15 years now. What be looking like some me bonnet. At birth.
How would Jimmy be so weird in me? Now would demand DNA at birth. Why?
No, but this thing is not the man demanding.
So you don't trust me.
No,
You see,
but right now, AJ Tayo, right now, no, it's not about the man, no. It's about Emrano.
Even if the law is saying it, so they say you never did that. But you can say, my religion does not permit me to do that. And I said, permit
no
me
problem. Okay, all the function, no being cast or no the umpe. Me person the law. Now obi kasa or no umpe.
So would you media? Let's say. We will both opt against it. We don't want it.
Okay, so
why
how
that
about why not say no sound? The patch of Moti and Kana, we see no sound.
No sound.
Hey,
Kuku. Yes, everyone, Moti and Kamuma and thumbs up. Why?
Hey, mommy, good.
Then figure out. Another could be sure say all side because so far.
Hey.
Like how?
No, but AJ, out of the blue, no, and I walk a different. But Abayenka, na any individual choices say, I don't want to do it, I want to opt out. But my opinion, no, it should be a law, legally. Enka lords, ne ho say, the wabo febi ebe DNA. You can opt out. And the camera, now you're dancing. Now you're dancing. Now you're dancing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Now you're baby.
DNA, no. Okay.
And Messy is one. Now you're baby.
At birth, na say, Bearman who say onya neba, na say Stella.
What's your best friend now?
Case closed. I don't know to be me chow who emedane home meye de bia ho wu ne ekoso. And I will say, okay, then okay, I'll say this. Wu ne ekoso na also will pay. But when you find out later on in life, say akrane in see, I mean, I think it's a Emrano de I was say woho.
Thank you.
But the couple can opt out of it. And see, for a man, if you really trust, just like just like prenup.
Yep.
What I said, just like prenup. So if you really
prenuptial agreement is different from DNA. Like,
how is that different?
Say, why do you want to test our child?
Oh, but AJ, your child. Me mapeno. What's it say? Me I'm check it. What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's a lot wrong with that. It's not just a meeting on
Please take the trust out of it. That is emotional blackmailing. That is a very serious emotional blackmailing.
You have no respect or regard for me.
Emotional blackmailing. We are manipulating emotions.
Yeah, because no way. Yes, sir. You don't trust me. You don't value me because you value me. You value me as your missus in the house. Why would you want that?
See, Bema be ekofa oba bi fia bontin ba. The first thing most
people do
before they will even agree or not. No. The first thing they will say is say,
different. I know you're different.
What's the difference?
So
I'm not sure yes, I call any dear now. Won't out here, and I said, Bibi answers all the work for you. Because you are who?
It is my entitlement. It is my right
as a wife. You see, Papa, I'm careful. Munya careful na girls ni be sisi wo.
It is my right.
Say iminyanka.
Mema fufu bi abafo. Fe kwam da.
Phone in a year. We need to work on this thing this year. We need to figure out how to do phone in. Nanka for
People can call in, yeah.
But I'm going to put the link here. Wow.
Because I mean how? Says it. Yes, so professor Montina Badia.
It is side check body. Side check body. Yenye DNA. Na Mrs. Body. Boy legitimate.
Yes, of course.
I just probably check it. By side check the real legitimate case of the man.
Hold on one second. What is your reason? Young fan say, Wona. And you are insisting, say, Uncle. First of all, would you insist on the DNA test?
Let me see.
Well, the young fan say you insist. Young fan say you insist. What would be
yes, I will insist.
reason?
Yes, the reason is I make us on DNA test. Say, okay, one. My husband must be a cutie. Until your person will
Jesus Christ.
Number one. Number two, he's probably rich. And I mean rich. Into be basically BAD. You understand? Intino, as being the missus and the madam of the house, the originator, the Asia buying. You understand? The Okouma Tessameno Mintiati. I will say a quay DNA near verify say a Yukru Bampa. So I say because Obechimi, because of Fabian looks any Nisi Kentino, she wants to, sweep her way into it. And I'm no, hell no. No.
But then the same principle and apply to a wife and also say, and then it say Nisika Entino or
why feel the on your ticket or buy on your bar
wife, first of all, your title no, so I say the Mrs. Yetiho, Yajia dem, so I say. Titia to so left and right, baby. Is equal to nobody's voice. Titia to me. Just say we are life, man. And who are you to question the paternity of my children that I have with you?
But who are you to also question my child's paternity when your husband has effed me? What are you talking about?
That
you two, who are you?
Is the law. Hey, I'm the missus. I'm the madam of the house.
Really? Really?
I'm the wife.
Okay.
Let's know the difference.
Okay.
Munjia, my wow, when you're there, I already did. Yeah. Simple and short.
We will do the DNA whether you like
Whilst
it or
I'm
not.
doing DNA, you also doing DNA.
No,
DNA now so you DNA.
Not in my house.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Obviously say, Bema, obey insist say, DNA no. So, on one cassa so or chagalam say, oh, baby.
You see?
And yes, I did also would drink was a way crab it me, baby.
Like,
so chagalam say, oh, baby.
My point is,
I tell you, Papa, we show our chagalam say, but why feed it chagalam say, can't say, Bema.
Chagalam say no more. Why feed it illegal galam say.
I'm telling you, because I'm a Uda. Hey! Papa, every other you would be, body be near there. Sunny dangerous.
Why do you want to?
Okay.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, no.
Just oh yes, Roya. But there are times Memo Bimu or Monkasa deep down they know say Omunkomba.
Okay, so meaning you said they're shooting blanks. They're shooting blanks.
Aye.
Those
What's my wow?
those men, okay, most of those men, they don't worry or request for DNA because you know why? Most of them, be a family members need ain't you instead one me gunu when you want no or just and you and if I don't want to say you na oba no be man on any wo ye e ghetto mafia so a obetro say
Kuros is say honestly on gomba. So ne how trains is your man.
Vanessa that's na home sit there and take it sit there and take it so what you say some man no omo request for DNA requesting for DNA, even if your case say mandatory, because it's not your business, it's my child. I don't want DNA because they know say they're shooting blanks. So I say they know say they're shooting blanks. But me feel say under no circumstances should my husband tell me say you see DNA mandatory into the DNA.
Okay, maybe so.
No.
So let's picture the scenario. Yeah, let's picture the scenario.
Okay.
Ukunu efi ejuma aba. Oba ekua me pesa me ne obon komo kakra. Adan a. Wo de yen fa ne say. Odi drink bi a ho. Me ba mo Ghana.
Hold on.
Mo Ghana. And we win lottery. No pese odi enkora ne ba. So be catch you say lottery nti yenkwaye DNA and they be okay with it.
Oh, see maybe say a fana a chess also quay DNA. Pe on fa picture say also quay DNA and no cry no. I would have to take some time to
think. Ghana. And
eventually we better assess your own way.
Not really. No.
Now, obey they prove you actually more you was say enema.
Or finding other ways to get the kid.
How?
There's no other way. He has to bring documentation sending money. Secondly, okay, one fa a biamba, one fa excuse biamba, one fa biamba, or so person ko DNA keke. What would be the first thing that will come to your mind?
You don't trust me. You don't respect me. You don't value me.
Okay. All that said, what? Okay, truly, he doesn't trust you. He suspects you. What is wrong with him suspecting you? Don't you think that there's a reason?
I haven't given you any reason to suspect me. So why would you suspect me?
That's what you think.
I'm home with you 24/7. You have the password to my phone. I mean, like around the clock, I'm around you. When I'm not there, I'm not around you. I'm with our children. Dear Ben, and now say, obi ofia no obi we make be and wafa obi at say or what any monitoring spirit or monitor me into me kwa himfa.
Hey, now oba see obetwa galam say here of a monitoring spirit ho. Hey.
I have monitoring
spirit. I have monitoring spirit.
I don't want to see a 1 year share papa. This is on Quajuma. Unko grocery store. If you don't look up a kill on gas, baby, no more police.
You can't say
me who be a odi the woman nikunu ekusi ni wo market. Nikunu no empe edwomu 1990 so what they see me hana try me give me like 1 hour come and pick me back up. On one you be a market what that o nti mama do you not in the list na ma market to man pacho to wait na fe be see am me ba see ya na papa no switi car mu was air condition otie Peace FM otie OKFM otie we 2 hours and say na ye kra nyoma ne na bobo punu mu oh yankwe na zinyoma no budu no zene pa oh dama okay no yanko fie Okoshe can say na da. And so will say you have a meted a monitoring spirit. One can say what
No,
command
kwa
spirit.
juma.
Oko
Pape,
market.
pape, kwa juma. Wamo mu ya juma night ya. Wamo mu ya night. Sorry.
Wekwe ejuma. Ube man,
No.
ubekwe ejuma. So oba ni nye ejuma mpo a, ubekwe ejuma.
Paso obekwe ejuma mini obi ne wofi. You have somebody at home.
The typical example I gave you. Only ni ya na eko market no. But one person better na market 20.
I mean, how say mayor sir? No, mayor sir. I mean, like my baby. Oh, no, man, sir. No way, no.
Yeah, I think it's a bit bois. And then just like what someone said, sometimes they switch children at birth. Okay, hospital one kasampo no. They switch children at birth. Sikeni bi e discover say o chale omope bema. Omo awu ma bebe omope bema. Na wo hie ni wakọ wo bema. Yes, switch na because ye wa akra ni wi a ye de ne kokọhye kọ baby. Na ye dware no. SCC no come up before they bring the child to you. At that time, no, your mother beba no, and na yewoba. And ti wo oba no sususu pono. Technically, sadie we omo mandate na ebese vu wan kasa so from all these ill
because I think say just invasion of privacy. I think they are invading in our privacies, our personal and private life. We decide to lay and make a baby. I buy any who to me be so because say no. I buy any to me no so because say change na DNA no Debbie. And I mean we 10 is yes ebia ebu to be penny bia omukunu mu mane nye omodia enti muntimi fe no enu hu ti ne ka se ye ngina so nka se ye mandate ayi DNA Debbie
and she odate lamte asema etu why obisa is it
Now say foreign footballer being so sa, no so the
yes,
man anymore.
even a
More and many more.
And many more. Oh, there was a story of those types
and
of
many more and it makes it right to mandate me to do a DNA test.
Right. I mean, if
no.
judging by these experiences, yes, it only makes sense. 50 years story those times in a segment no yeah confession. And this lady, Nikunu Ewa Brichiri, and now no on any ma miensa Ewa Ghana. Na Nikunu Oba military. So the point now he was eligible to bring the family. For like 3 years. Papa the topic in about pet. Na akra we or high school mani we mum preku. We are starting grade we mani we yeah. And every time she comes up with a very nice reason why they should hold off on it. And then she was like, no, Charlie, I said it too much. So she herself went to Fifi show. Time of Peace FM. So person here confess. Adaya. Emma 3 no. 2. Your papa ne dia. The first and the last. Papa ne dia. No problem. But the middle child, ne dia. And the middle child happens to be the man's favorite child. Now guess who was responsible? Papa no eniaketu anichiba otifie ho say onboa ne yere no, you know, with a house stuff always that nice house. Oma ne chiba no wama ne dan wo mu. Simple. So ontire mu no hwe ne yere. Like onhwe fie ho ma no as you know or hwe ne mba as their uncle and stuff like that. Sana in between on ne uye. So the problem with the woman was not even the fact to say and her was that hopefully since they are all the same the father and the brother have the same blood, you know. The DNA my ebefa. But share name and fakra. So as of the time of OSR confession, she still didn't know how to explain to the husband the real reason why on person made DNA. Now we are then so DNA somewhere before the kids can.
Oh yes, I know. Like.
And it could be say American embassy for no more request. It's an over.
I think yes, I know. Because they need to stop.
DNA no so mu embassy no go mu njai.
Yeah, me put say DNA some no. It's some like.
It's wood film akra na wa for say oba dey afa na say oba.
Like. You understand? Wash akwala ni fitini mo fra bre ma wanyi. Wo dey fa ni so wa adopt no.
O kwahwe sa aye den.
Hwes ko sa aye den. Ene be ye den ama.
That na wukunu the akra ba dey na o pese wo hu because o kwahwe sa aye den.
I think Debbie and the EPC.
I don't know funny tell us what adapting no.
A different say what Baba catch him say bia odo yenko adopt a bawi. Since and a no different not difference or be Baba catch him say oh girl be a me farm or so on me I won't be intimidating Befi. How do we know it's your legitimate child?
Or say on me
we need to
do it. One name ya won't really pana open now when him there over.
No.
I don't know. It's not just a ukro no crowd. What if say Ubenim say I am pass on you be now? No, by Yabuto. Ukuna Befi wako wabting. Did now back at Ukwedi and other ukruno. Sabe, only let you unim so a bema mua. Say, or no, I you mobile
or suspected say,
because again, like I said, my husband must be made of something and she wants a piece of it.
Oh, really?
You understand? My husband must be made of something and she wants a piece of it. And for us to verify the legitimacy of the child, we will do what we have to do. We're not talking about me. Yeah, come in because yeah,
no, and also have a yes.
How did we get
yes? Oh, some training where me training with it. What a slap about Uncle Samuel. What a Joe I know the Adu could not the Adoma. I also have a cafe. Who could I call you will be our senior Ukun? You could why?
Who see me now? Okay, no problem. Enough. We're willing to take care of the child. However, we want to conduct DNA to make sure say you kuruba you be 100%.
No problem.
Wahala dia.
No problem.
You understand?
It's mami bisa.
Yeah, me my DNA near you also DNA. Simple.
En fact, me man papa na ti ase. No esi ohnibani ne papa ti ase. Ni papa ti papa ti papa papa fi. Oso papa tena papa fi.
As a man,
yeah.
How do you prove so many?
Some you akwalani jina you could just see said this is your spitting image.
Okay.
That's how you prove so many.
Almost say parents.
Yes, no money.
If you crash to me better because if you crash to me better because who go so I'm saying now papa
that's how you're able to tell. Maybe you could see, oh yeah, this is indeed my child. Yeah.
Okay, it's say young funny say baby, baby in cell. And I indeed being cell. And you know, we are suspicious. Is it okay to use that as an excuse?
No, it's not. It's not. Or semi. What if you or semina maybe when you're the baby go?
Okay.
What if so semina maybe when you're the baby go?
It's what the uche man crack and say what sign it there?
There you go.
Sister no baby ojina no jira yesu baby ejina ni ejina.
Yeah, they are tight.
Yes ejina baby ejina. Ya dia ye move ba kura.
Oh, yes,
Whether you like it or not, DNA dey be.
what the yeding? Na yeding amo.
It will bring
Mamentiasi.
peace. It
What
will
kind
bring
don't we have
understanding.
peace at home? Don't we have understanding at home? What changed all of a sudden?
What changed is that you want to be 100. 100.
No, you don't need to know all of that. You ain't need to know
trying
all of that. No, you ain't need to know all of that.
Oh, Josie, the more you stay with someone, the more you look alike. Then you cry on your background point. When it's not
Medasi wo jo. Oba ne be ma kra tena cha almost say na how much more abofra o nyini fiti. Ne nkwala be ma na won kwose obi. Medasi wo mo de mo ntra wona mo hwe kra na yo ka se we dia o ne hwe seme. Ne hwe seme di we dia. Me hia dia de bia o. Kwastemia.
DNA free baby be ma oba se wa hu ba hu so obeni. You don't need a DNA.
Anytime Obabia be push back on a DNA, no.
Papa, or your suspect la. Or your suspect. Oh.
She's just protecting her image.
Papa, me say or your suspect. For me, or your suspect.
She is just protecting her sanity. Why do you want to put her through that? Why do you need a DNA?
Why do you want to put a man through that? Can the man also protect his sanity?
Why do you need to traumatize a woman? Why do you need to traumatize
a man?
Gloria should say, in Germany, if you cheat as a married woman, now when you bar automatically a ukuba.
Yo, who you are?
No decided so Bejaya warrior now. Still over to your child support.
Again.
Germany, here I come. Germany,
I'm running cool, mama.
I was there not long ago, and okay, I need to start filing for stay. I could stay. Yeah. Yeah.
Aruna says, last COVID time, your baby, our worry, Akatani, Wawari, Oko, we put you on Yakatani. I say, a married woman went to Ghana during the COVID time lockdown, and Okwanyemi, or they say, no, come on. DNA pet and a saving papa. No. And the woman was saying everything AJ is saying here for the husband not trusting.
You see, you can't be in a marriage where your husband doesn't trust you. Like
that now, I also have a suspect to wow story now. Catch
yeah, Gloria, Charlie, we'll speak on the flip side. Person me tuba Hawaii. Yeah. Person me tuba. Yep. I mean, why do you want to? Acrobat to say demean so with you. Why do you want to demean me like that? Like, as your wife, what have I done to warrant you wanting a DNA of our children? Like Mentiasi. That is a total disrespect to my being as your wife. Say DNT. Why do you, how?
Make 21 days fasting. I'm a buyer or better national with the DNA. Edia Bambrem, Minuko, Charlie.
We will fight against it. We will fight against it because it's, how?
Well, we need your body. Crown has all requested for it freely. Say,
we will fight against it.
Ye DNA keke. Ye DNA. Akra me for yama. Simple.
It's unacceptable.
Nah, sure.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I said, okay, HIV test and I was say, obey. I didn't hear.
So
because so strong.
Jack, I know the obia. It doesn't matter how squeaky clean you think you are.
Why should you be worried?
Listen, all I'm saying is that my husband can never, should never, could ever, or should never, ever try that nonsense with me. Say you go do what? DNA for why? Me no what's not dying back. Me no damn paso. Even when we are mad at each other, we still stay on the same bed. And you want to tell me,
But don't you think that there will be a reason why there will be a reason why all of a sudden open DNA?
Papa, sometimes there shouldn't be any reason. What be no to the home for keke? What to want to say? Yeah, need you have a man who DNA fairly, and also person or ye be keke for the sanity just to have a piece of
DNA
mind.
failure.
Oh, debut, me body ni keke.
Oh, breaking news. Also, breaking news. What was breaking news? Breaking news.
The breaking news.
Breaking news.
Era Kofi Bas or also check it the other day. They were going to the iron. Sarah did it. Yeah, was said that. Oh, my God.
Debbie. Adentina. Mene wote. Na mene wo bobra. Na out of nowhere.
How about they don't even tell you? Tisania, like Gloria is saying something. HIV test without even telling you when you are pregnant.
Oh yes, of course. I understand the DNA. Of course. I mean, come on. I know the. Of course, it's part of it.
Someone they can't test anywhere DNA, HIV.
And no the only to me fan can without telling us.
But to me, HIV test
HIV they're doing it for the safety of Aqualano and any woman to make sure
DNA for the safety of their
child.
Okay.
As for the mental safety,
it is not a yenshu anymore. It's called looking faces. It's
for the mental safety.
It is not
and
for the
sanity.
What about me? What about my mental safety and sanity? So therefore, let's not do it. Let's not even.
Papa, do you know the reason why? The reason why I'm with you. One reason why DNA no means I make omuka so munya ebi akameti ase won say be go aware ebebe or the go no so ne yempe intia but say aside that dey anka DNA dey ebam by second
when you hwe then
aware when you hwe ababra bia na obi ayehwe na aware ni gua na egu aware dudu ebegu papa asem ni nyina ne say DNA ni yemante cha aware dudu ebegu no eno na abai ne kora suru intia.
Okay, yeah. Lawrence, AJ, will you be happy if your husband start having children with another woman and use your hard-earned money to support them? DNA is very important in this situation because as a woman who is married, you shouldn't need to cheat. You wouldn't have to worry about it. If a man doesn't suspect his partner, he won't think of asking for a DNA test. AJ, you are not a man, so you will not understand.
I have a lot of brothers, and we have conversations. First of all,
yes, she got married a couple of weeks ago, and she said, "I know you put the suspicious kaka." But
first of all, if my husband if my husband go have a child outside, we are doing a DNA. That's for a fact. I mean, how do you guys want me to explain
you don't yourself? Want your husband to use his hard-earned money.
Our money. Our money.
After Aquarabia.
Our l'argent. Like, how are you going to use my money to take care of somebody else's child?
Okay, but what about
the child that I have is your child? The child I have because
okay, now somewhere DNA no na abofra na ukruba were.
Ne person ye na be kan ye man ho ofie.
Okay.
Yeah. Eno die. no problem. Me kunu DNA kase me kunu ba ne pe bam. Mate akwala no, ma adopt no. Me de ne ba me fie. Because ni nuanom enyini wone papa fie no no nko antena baabi. Daabi, eno de daabi. Wo be ka ni nuanom ne ho. Oba be ka ni nuanom ne ho. Na me de no. Why do you need a DNA? Like I'm your wife for crying out loud.
It's money check it.
No way.
And that is a DNA in India. Why feast for the end? It's a no.
Not at all. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to
I want
disrespect
to
me?
It's a
It's a yes.
Oh yeah. It's a must.
So ono so side chicken so ono so be mo ne ho no de akra na one na wo. Ade na oba
Again, it could be something about my husband that she wants, so
okay,
she can
still
lie
on now
and
regardless.
pin. Okay, now which is okay. I don't want you pinning somebody else's child on my husband. So let's go do a DNA.
Now, what about you pinning somebody else's child on your husband?
I will not, and I did not.
So
how sure are we?
You should be very sure because I say so. That's my
so
husband.
because for the
home.
mere fact that you are a wifey, the wifey title automatically makes you okay.
The liberty to be trusted.
That's all.
No matter what.
Okay. That's all.
You don't question me as your wife.
Wifey rights. That's all.
Yes. I don't question you. You don't. Yes.
Okay.
Like how? Like how?
Okay.
Probably we've been living together for maybe 20 years, and you tell me we're going to do DNA on my children. Who born dog? What did they worry you?
Okay.
Huh?
That's all.
My own house. No way. It's not. No, it's not.
Abaye. Yeah, for long, never why. That's a dream refi. Why? Simple. The doctors in the back
the doctors able to ask for my consent, and if I don't consent and my husband does, it's not valid. Both of us have to consent. Oh yes, both of us have to consent, unless I don't have. I'm not coherent enough, or I'm not with it to sign. Then that's where my power of attorney comes in. My husband cannot sign. Yes. Fair.
Side check DNA no. And no so who one and see DNA and I said no and it's also sign it.
And I didn't know
because me fie na oba me fie me kunu person ko fa ne ba
papa unim the ebesi and one say side and so far madam echi na say be man need your access to him now on picking some small distance what I say now what some kwala so madam we claim say wo mu wo fie so biribi no so akwaya no di prove abeto ama brother say share we yere say e kwala no ma ti wo so your results.
Can you imagine the utter disrespect that my husband will come to me and be like, "Mommy, me pesi ekoye nkwala na DNA." Like, and it's a mama because you don't trust me, and you don't see yourself doing life with me. And if you see yourself doing life with me as your wife, why would you want to do that? Why do you want to emotionally torment me? Emotionally, psychologically, mentally. Why do you want to do that to me?
So isn't the man also being tormented?
Torment this man emotionally and psychologically for the rest of his life.
I'm not tormenting him. I'm not tormenting him. That's his child. Those are his kids.
So but what
he wants to know.
You are tormenting him.
No. What will make what did I do? What reason did I give him?
Question I've been asking from the go say there has to be a reason.
I haven't
So
given you
once
any reason. It's not like
Papa,
I'm being
and no
flirtatious
crowd there
with
on
anyone.
my reason, but just say yes, so come to so I'll down for about you say share. No, I say so studio. Or no person or you are quite pathetic in baby and the parties need DNA failing. And out of curiosity, when your anxiety and no person yes sure say, hey, what if Miss Media could any mammy call you why don't you grant your husband that peace? What's wrong with it? Eh? Sisi. Esisi pa na nkrofo pe so musisi mema. E mema makoto DNA machine ni bi wa ti mo amu pese mo yere mo mehu me wa.
You pesa me catch mo say.
Ai dis remo. Mo
say,
me bi ama.
I think I don't know. It will not affect Obano and affect Bemano relationship with the wife. I am rana they are just following the law. Embrace say yenye. Intina ye simple and we and yet case bia edi bia or quine bia so. Embrana see enkwaye. Inti enkwaye.
No.
Sena mra korea Emma we HIV test.
T.
Test. And then
Yes.
Emrano their own conscience say
Emrano.
and then Emrano say HIV test.
Emrano ni ho kwan. So be catch me so or the paternity of my children or the other. Emrano the paternity of my children or the other. The only reason why they do HIV and all of those tests, and they said to make sure say akwala na wo be won say wo pame wo mama ni wo bi ase na be on be so ano even from we say na be akwala na de onya bi nti ene do mo ye right but DNA na wo kwa akoye hu me ba ne papa na ye den ama so hu me ba ne papa what is that going to do for you what's that going to do for you
that way somewhere down the line
no
mentally
what you don't know won't kill you.
No, sometimes you need to know.
No, you don't need to know for what. You need to know for what.
So that you know up against. So that be what's the one na obia beka say akra ya ne ba wahwe akra na do stage bi no. Then someone somewhere the whole time onim say akra na but imagine this. Somewhere no. Say documentation bi ampa somewhere down the line obia this whole time onim say akra na ba. Afena ebia nipa no apart from Zakra no ontumi wo baby abio. Nti afi de why ready so be claiming neba. Obeba nso na mpa akra ne neba. Nti eno no sa no na wo oba no have you done good or evil to the man? When you could have let the man know right from the or the man could have only as a man nim the dada. So obi ba na me hwe
no. Papa. You don't need to know. You don't need to know. Yen funny say, why adopting a ocean. But my thing is that why would my husband question me though? And ask for a DNA? Like, yo, that ain't right.
And you know,
you may be assistant or me who to the point say you want to test the paternity of our kids.
Yes, to be sure, say your man is check so. And to say, no, Charlie, let me make sure say everything.
So you're going to penalize your children based on autism.
How is he penalizing? He's confirming. He said, these are my kids, and I'm looking after my kids.
Why do you need to confirm when they are home calling you daddy? You gave birth to them. What trouble fruma? What did you? Yes. What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with somebody's child.
There's nothing wrong with
taking
care of somebody's child. But you need to make that choice.
How is that a big deal?
So you okay. whoever the other person, the other partner is saying who here. Yeah, say, "Hey, umma, ukunu show."
Mini kunuma. Okay, mini kunuma. Every like
I know person
yo.
who say, "Oh, you winning man, na so
He
umma."
doesn't need to know that. He doesn't need to know that. We laid together, remember. We laid and conceived together. It was a team effort.
What if you sorry, no sign for baby? I don't know
Me,
person.
my father, baby.
And to
And
prove
you
say
as
one,
my husband, my husband, you as my husband, you need to accept it. And let's not do who did DNA? Who did DNA? Who did Of all the things you could request for, why do you want to do a DNA?
to make sure say on your mistake.
Catch
To
him
make
say
sure
your buyer relocate. Yes, we will relocate. But why do you want to do a
actually
DNA on my
DNA they will
children?
relocate.
Huh?
Yeah, DNA anywhere, and after you relocate it.
No, that's not gonna happen. You don't need
Because
that.
there are some men they probably won't even mind taking care of Obiba. They just want to know.
What do you know in Sana
Honey, are you okay? Now that you know these kids are yours, are we okay now? Can you sleep now? Is your mind at rest? Oh, yes, I'm good. Oh,
Yeah,
honey,
ain't nobody got
that's
time for
all.
that.
Let's just
Ain't nobody
continue.
got time for that. What do you need to why do
We
you
before
feel
be
the
him,
need
we
why
talk
do
about him
you feel
to
the
give
need that you
a
need to
man,
go
so
and
who claim
investigate?
someone to
Why
give
do
that
you
man
need to go
peace
and
of
investigate?
mind. Sometimes obi coffee fi bibi mu no hu aka chese we enye bibi a ebani bi anim o ko hwe yodo so hwe ya dey positive say you want to ebu so you
Okay,
okay
so
so why
Oba no
come
say a drum
that's
say
it.
uncle ye.
What's that?
Papa nso ade na wo say nkomo ya wo di ne na afi de adwuma mu
Adwuma mu so nkɔyɛ because adwuma mu
onya
deɛ bɛyɛ
adwuma
right
no ma tra fie ye hia ska no
deɛ bɛyɛ right na adwuma ne wɔ sɛ ɛbɛka sɛ
Benefits.
benefit bɛyɛ saa
Yes,
benefit
ah
bɛyɛ
make
na
sure
request
say
benefit bɛyɛ na demand DNA test of your children.
many madam
Then
Fubia, Nejuma.
masa wadamfo na odi ɔyɛ nkwasi adwuma.
No, on Nejuma no omu tu kwan kran. Okay, Viva.
Like
this DNA their media is
yes,
so mandatory for a DNA test to be done at birth of every child. TTT.
I mean,
I have volunteered 200%. My 3 babies, anybody that wants to DNA, so be it. I'll deal with the consequence. Case closed. Say. As you see,
okay.
I say, we did DNA, that you don't trust me, how you had disrespected me.
Yeah, how are you gonna disrespect me like that?
No, but DNS fairly a bini. DNS fairly a bini. Yen nananom ne papa no abrɛso nya wo check hwa wo say ye maame no kwa bebre. Papa fo no mo say ye papa no. Ebi ka na nye ye papa no. DNA wo ho fiti 1666 anka nkrofo bebre mmerɛ. Kasa tu ebi kura tibi mu say wo behavior bi say na papa we tibi papa. Say nya mini ase nye ha na me fire. E ka say.
Which the man?
Oh, of course. DNA ndi omonye. Amonye emma o maso be yehye no wo de be hu se enye mema nko ani cheat
Ejuma bi ho omu laws ye different too. Minimum obi a Nejuma like if oni wo tu kwan a ejuma they insist say
huh
They insist that
na de ya wo kasa ha no aposi
was it
adwuma they insist say them patrol.
ai
say ebia un say sometimes wo tu kwan a
Ni
ejuma
patrol adwuma insist say them.
was it
Adwuma omo insist say them.
no like I mean person me chere say ejuma bia ne emra wo
Bemena patrol. Me say adwuma mu insist say wo ye dem.
say bia uni obi etu kwan a like
Aha.
you know sometimes ejuma bi wo ho a wo betu kwan conference for baby.
Just so it was a weird DNA let's say Obana on the Bana and Kwalana no Mokona.
No, sometimes they prohibit you from having different rooms with
rooms, bay, hotel rooms.
Someone would
Yes, I do any BT.
Companies ni bi wo hwa yes say me pese me ni eyi pese me ni mi kunu ekọ ebia me adwuma eyi na pese me kwa companies ni bi wo hwa mbeka say the meet me fa me kunu ma na mo metimi ni be ma foforo aba na ya share room
would opia would ne beba bia no
e wo say me ni share room
because one, it protects the company's privacy. It protects the company's
finances.
So it might sound weird to you because you haven't worked in such corporate environments before.
I haven't. But now me there, so I won't.
Yeah, so you don't belong to that kind of corporate environment. Baby, will belong here different. So a company like that,
I don't make 300,000 into. I don't fall into that category.
A company like that can mandate you. Say okay. Say the same way a one person makes here extra room. The same way they can tell you say in order for us not to be throwing our money away to Nkwala enya mano. Let us make sure say as beneficiaries, they are really your legitimate blood children. Otherwise, bring a proof say they were adopted. What I say, and yes, sir, people, you see, can it? Oh, say, can you imagine? Say, just because company be like baby anami me a Ghana, baby anami ACS, right? Our benefits were for you, your spouse, and 2 dependents. Okay. At that time, most of the girls were like 21, 22, 19. Yeah, they and so on the forms, they were able to put Obi on as a husband. They were able to put sister being money as their dependent. A company, we had to pay for them the whole time. And it was 100% insurance, medical, dental, and vision. What I say? So, at that time, and I say, Obian for proof, Emra, sending money. Do you know how much money we will save? And that's the same thing as certain companies.
It still doesn't matter. You cannot. With the internet, certain companies, I know they are say me pese me hunu say mo company no say we whiny a okay what matter
Yeah, so there are some things if you are not exposed to when they tell you get to know about it, it sounds weird in your ears, but it exists. I know companies who insist if you travel with someone, we are not going to pay for extra room for that person. And then any partner saw your wheels or you know what the number fine. You came with
but also need that dime back home.
Right, because they don't have
money. Na dime back home na mo koda empa back so na say double bed.
Now won't do many obi in that empa back so I want to neighbor company trips are heading.
Now what do you say, Bia?
No, because as a company, the assumption is that when you are coming with a partner, a female partner, it means that person can be trusted. what I say, if they've trusted you with company confidential secrets and stuff now, that's what you will be.
What is confidential about sharing a room?
No. So as an employee, you have access to company data, secrets, confidential information, and all that stuff. So if you are bringing someone, it is
What has that got
pre-assumed.
to do with? What has that got to do?
What has that got to do with what?
You're not doing DNA. That's all I can say.
We are,
No.
because that's a typical
No.
example of media amount to protect the sanity
No.
of the marriage. Because there are times, like
No.
we said earlier on, there are times where kids were swapped at birth.
It's not. It's not. You see, there's no more swap. Ubi and swap it. My kids are your kids as my husband. My kids are
do you
your
know
kids as
what's
my
happening in
husband.
Ghana?
Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
Do you know what's happening in
Take it or
Ghana?
leave it. What is happening?
People, they are still
What
swapping
is
over there.
happening?
Because can be per oba now wakoji here ni be there, not the amano. Obi per be man waji here ni be there, not the amano. Now
No.
akura na wako swap say ne blood lineage am robbers are. Wako for am robber be aba for no reason.
Masa. Debbie. Me kunu me ma. Me si me ma no ma. Simple. Me si ye ma ma. Take it or leave it. But obi di fi baby ba say we're going to do a DNA. You don't need to do a DNA with me. I'm your wife.
Man said neba, you won't take it, but you want to leave it.
Because I'm your wife. We don't need DNA to prove anything.
He needs to know vital information and something
it's not vital like that. It's not vital like that. No. He will sleep very well at night knowing I'm right beside him and I'm telling him these are your kids. That alone should help him sleep.
Is bliss.
There you go. If you don't know, it won't hurt. Unim. Me ya we no ntimi ma me kan kire me say me ya girlfriend ya no make us okay. Na me ya we no way Jose. No way
Last time
Jose.
na menti ase no. Na me dwen ho a. I can't think far.
I know so
That the girlfriend dey obewiam na wife dey otimi wiam.
Yeah, big that. I mean how? A whole wifey. Me we ma kwen.
Won't they say wifey be a wiam da?
A whole wifey. Me we ma kwen.
Bibi sa won't be da.
Oh, tiu. Ubetimi e wiam, but me wiam nkofa eba ma.
Hey, omo de ba de bia o do tell am today o de ba e want it. There's this who is this person?
Oh, Papa, stop mentioning big boys' name. Ukraina bra from underground.
Nigerian football player be.
No, there's American.
And Brazil was American. You be some tennis, something player. Be soon and say,
Is it Yana? Me am the payana.
Number two, yes, your band is only too nice. Was a dear.
Is it Roger Federer? I think it's Roger.
Maybe fairly.
My tennis idol.
Papa, when you baby, Seka Sampo, would you and someone say, Mama, okay, and yes, I didn't most of one year. Yeah, you say, will be a near new, and I'm a problem.
Be ding. Na don't you have peace of mind?
Our peace of mind as come back and say young DNA.
Oh, David. If you have peace of mind, you're not going to worry yourself about that.
And to who patch say I didn't have on function for the rest of their life.
Oh yeah. You take it to your grave.
Wa bra mu to me kwaye na ohun ne status.
Fine, yes, and fine, yes, it's not going to change you as a man.
It will change you. It won't change. Okay, so basically he doesn't want to change, but he wants the reason not to change. And see, how about that?
No, it won't change anything. It won't change anything. If you who am I? Keep it.
Okay.
Yewuma, keep it.
Give up why na bua no mo pese omubu mu nke mo ntra ho na yemumu me de me no maka be peace.
Yeah, start here. I mean, as when
It
you
is
read this
what it
one, we are
is.
fighting for posterity.
No,
We are
nobody needs
going
that.
to fight
Nobody
for
needs that.
posterity.
Whatever it is you want to
We are going
do,
to
oh, will be
the government
all right.
say starting 2030, no, because with the emphasis here, the BCSA and but start for the sake of our children and their sanity, no, starting 2020, mandate from now to 2020, no, optional.
2030 and also 2020 2020 the etwamo.
Was it 2030?
So yeah, fine. But from 2030 going, and yes, that gives us 5 years to debate this topic. But I feel say even more
Me first don start so won ma. No correct.
aha. And by that time, will be protected by the law. They will grow with that understanding. So, oh, as part of as of for no counseling, say when a couple comes for counseling, fan I say right from the beginning. Then religion share I say we inquire no fan cancer religion no fan share our for say from so that it won't cause any harm. It won't have any emotional effect. Obano onim that. So when they get to that point now, that is what they are going to do. At every birth, they will have to do DNA and sign. And for problem, yeah. But and also super more obano who say since I have DNA there and the mention me who see. What I say? And so when it's
Papa esa akura omuntimi wiem. Omuntimi wiem. Yeah.
and Americano. When
Obi
you
ka say
force
he Brahma me wro odro so si da bi o.
yeah,
DNA be fe ni pass.
oh.
Okay.
If not also no ama nipa ne so use condom wow ana baba agyen wo say.
So there no so be show mutin na because say come so we even think yeah we wrong.
If person
Abusiafo,
be failure use protection. Yeah, big go there retro.
Abusiafo,
Yeah, about so.
your time no aso. Na answer na yɛbɛgye yɛ obiara final way sɛ yɛn aboafo asɔ yɛ asene ma yɛde ɛnɛ program yi brɛ mu yi yɛnkotie ɔmo nkratoɔ real quick na afei yɛmbɛ finish it up.
Sending money to Ghana? Waiting? Wondering? Tired of promises that don't deliver? Look no further. Bellsize Park has the answer. Welcome to Bellsize Park in Oyarifa, Adenta. No contractors, no delays, just big, spacious 3 and 4 bedroom homes ready and waiting for you. With 24-hour security, a modern gym, a sparkling pool, and only 27 exclusive units, you get luxury and privacy all in one place. Just a short drive to Ebree's natural beauty and close to Central Accra for city life. Why send money and take risk? Bellsize Park is the hassle-free, ready-made home you deserve. Visit us online at www.thebellsizepark.com or call or WhatsApp us on +233 5454 80458 today to claim your luxury home in Ghana, already built and waiting just for you. Plush living made affordable at Bellsize Park.
All right. Vertex property in Omaso yesene ama yɛde ɛnɛ dwumadi ɛbrɛ mu. Abusiafo aha ɛna yɛde emobesi. Next week yɛbɛtoa so yɛde nkɔmmɔ foforɔ so bɛba ɛyɛ dedede kama. Nti yɛnkɔ round no yɛngye abedwafoɔ final wisi. Ɛnɛ de Missy so wankasa koraa.
Before them, I couldn't even feel you quick. Na me to me.
Oh, okay. All right. I call you patch you free radio
Okay,
swift.
any nebusia for baby yɛde mu bɛsi mu a mo radio so mesrɛ mu a medeɛ medi Daavi Beyonce baako pɛ mesi wo tie mi a bɔmpa yɛ bɛka me ho 21 days fasting na aban no enye DNA one day free okay ɔbaa ɛyɛ sure sɛ ne ba no na wo bɛrima nso kɔna kɔda dwene ho deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ prove kyerɛ sɛ akwadaa no ɛyɛ ɔba ɛne sɛ nkɔmmɔ no ayɛ dɛdɛɛdɛ ayɛ pii so nyame yɛ adom a na sene ebesan anymore ahyia yakram
Piao. Thank you very much. All right. And him say me baba jo final we see my main call. This say one oh na is all the afemu kura no ana. That would o final submission if mu preko ho.
some dia family dem si DNA na why
What
wa wutie nyina tie ni ye DNA no kame ho na yenye no by law it should be mandatory at birth okay ya fe na 5 years time ba be ye say yenko DNA na ayira be bisa say ade hani won trust me ana ne sa ne ma no yeah, hospital why trust won't trust me be any questions be any why aha yeah trust mo chi ache go for trust mo chi ache yere no mo so mo kwanye mo nkrofo maba no mo sim ko edi na mo so mo pa mo nka se mo nye because mo ana mo akodi mu biribi ana mo ana muni weda mo pigu ana mo pigu o yiri be any right so be ka tro se wo ba anya wo ba okay oka ya se wo so die nkoko ye die ni we have them remember power to you all why 2025 and beyond and then
you that civil
yakra
breed
mo
2025 and beyond. You that's one him.
yeah
Missy. And then the
and
M
they
say
were down
hey Missy. Missy. Say Missy wada papa.
Last week, so no, yeah, last week. Yeah, show, yeah, no, buy off your Casacra and
no baby shower oh
media Missy,
yeah who day dear sister who did day dear yeah who be pay you
your baby shower me in the next 7 months. We are ready. Date, venue, and time will be coming up soon. It was for you, and it's been an interesting topic. A dicey situation in many homes as we speak. And may be a home, I dream more ends, but to send AJ and fear is not granting them permission to even ask for dinner. If you are one of them, I guess I would be sure who's an idea. But for the young and up and coming ones in a dear, I just say, paying for Bekasa. No more mandate mamu. Send a bear, you won't have to go through all this problem. And the more system what I say, Obiabe send message, general petition. Na nipa be 5,000 more sign in after their Congress. No more share, no more pass it. Come, send a bear. Nobody will have to go through any of the stress. Yeah, the massive baby. Thursday, Ochina Kwame. Yeah, think tank 7:30. But your moon tuning in. Yeah, inauguration, parliament, new presidency, matters arising. Kwame Beka kakra, if you are down so na ye de aka no abeka ho ensem bebre etwagu e ten time so nti if you da ye de nya bebre mu. Ye dem asi bebre.
All right, ebusian for send me kano, send me so mate hase amaka no matena se maka. If you don't trust me, I mean, come on, you cannot torment me saying DNA. I don't see the need for DNA. But anyway, if you want airpair, onye day, onye mano, obey, upu, you go do. But hey, who am I? All right. Saha any edimubisi. Again, yes, I'm beam on the 5th of February. On the 5th of February, any singles night, me pacho bomodia selbe send the message ako WhatsApp number and so information will be because any agroni eba be due. Ye percent by the end of the year near co wedding bear 4-5. I ye this what the hun in pacho bomodia be a part of it. So show akumem now when so we single yeah. Be a part of it. Send any details echo that number 240 number no na between common na on the 5th no no. We are looking for nice, powerful, energetic individuals to start this show off with because any diagro in Timpacho, be a part of it if you're single. Men ferry, why? Men ferry, be a part of it. Me me Jumedi who chia me your friend me Ekuyaji the Blackie Chan, one and only. Ote Davinka Missy somehow. And on behalf of my co-host and myself, we say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Friday, make a date with us. Yebeki kansem. Nsema sisi pa nyasem ketwa. Ebi edwa. Say yedidi omukunu matem, but yes, it speaks volume. And wedwa. Yebeki kansem ni bebre. It's make a date with us on Friday, variety night. You will Nkomo. Ochira so sene papa kan na kwame de bebremo. Se enyum ana video ebui isi na mante menka bim ana mante yenka bim na yewi dasene yebesan ehia yedamase bebre
Mami so daba Mami feel one me rape Mama phone boo in the fire Mami you any want to pursue you I'm afraid you go NkomohNkitnkiti